You guys, a lot has been happening in the Nigerian political space, and I have just been somewhere observing, drawing my conclusion, and telling myself that I was going to come on here and gist with you guys what has been happening in the Nigerian political space. But never did I for one imagine that we will be losing a former president. Talking about former president Muhammadu Buhari, let's dive right into the matter. This is a national discourse because everybody is talking about this death. So on Sunday, just like every other Sunday in Nigeria, we're all just resting and trying to catch our breath and prepare for a fresh week when the news of the death of former President Muhammadu Buhari broke. In fact, when I saw the news, I had to confirm from various news outlets to know if it was true or false. My God, that man died in a London private clinic, according to reports. Now, this death has been generating a lot of controversies, some good, some bad, some indifferent. And one of the recurring thing that most people talked about is the fact that he died in a London private clinic. Now, you know that healthcare in the States outside of Nigeria, even in Nigeria, it's quite expensive. Now, for the former president to be in a private clinic, that's some sort of huge amount of money that was going into his health. So one of the things most Nigerians have been talking about is the fact that these people, these presidents, they come into power, they do not fund and equip the healthcare sector in Nigeria to have standard and suitable hospitals that they can even go to. Yet we see them jetting in and out of Nigeria to go and get medical care elsewhere. Even our current president, since assuming office, how many times has he even jet out of this country to go and take treatment in France? I think one of the most important sector that our leaders need to look into is the healthcare sector in Nigeria. Now, another lesson this death should teach Nigerians, or rather teach our leaders, is the fact that we're in an era where young people are so unapologetic about their opinions. They share it like no man's business. Now, if you follow the discourse on social media, a lot of young people do not have really nice things to say about the late President Muhammadu Buhari. Now, one of the discourse that keeps reoccurring is that of the end SARS. Now, if you follow the movement, if you follow what happened during that period, the late president was actively in power, and a lot of people lost their life in that protest. What did he do about it? Absolutely nothing. So that is one hurt that a lot of young Nigerians are holding on to, and it seems like they are not about to forgive the late president anytime soon. Now, another takeaway is his legacy. Now, I know I kind of touched a bit on his legacy when I talked about the end SARS. Now, just to give some base to his legacy, he was a president for 8 years. He ruled for the first 4 years, and he got re-elected again for another 4 years as a president. And mind you, before that, he was the military head of state. So he ruled during the military era and he ruled during the democratic era. That's why I call him a history. You can't really talk about the history of Nigeria without talking about the late Muhammadu Buhari. Now, a lot of people have come strongly against his legacy. Now, during his time, insecurity heightened. Yes, it was during his time that there was so much unrest in the north and some other parts of Nigeria. I remember during his tenure, traveling was a major challenge, especially on road transportation, because there is no time that you would not hear in news that passengers were kidnapped on the road while traveling. So it was quite a heightened case of insecurity. Also, during his tenure, the economy was bad. I'm not saying that the economy is any way better now that he's out of presidency, but the economy was really bad. It was during his tenure that we recorded 2 recessions in Nigeria. One of those recessions was during the COVID era. Now, I know there are lots of controversies surrounding the COVID funds that was allocated to Nigeria. There were allegations of mismanagement during that time, and that was a period he was also president. But if you want to really look at the economy, I really don't have much to say about that. But you guys, feel free to share your thoughts with me in the comment section. Now, I quickly want to put this out here that in as much as there've been a lot of smear campaign that the economy was bad during his tenure, there are also another group of people who actually said the economy was great and he wasn't an economist, but the people he put in those key sectors were to be held responsible and not him. Well, you guys, share with me your thoughts on what you think about that in the comment section. I'm moving away from all of those. Now, in honor of the late Muhammadu Buhari, a public holiday was declared. I feel kind of, it's a mixed feeling, because a public holiday means the whole sector is grounded for one day. Do you know how much money we would be losing? Is it worth it? Is it really necessary to declare a public holiday in honor of this man? You guys, share with me your thoughts in the comment section. Now, some people are of the opinion that this public holiday is just to garner support from the north for the 2027 election. Woo, you guys, is there anything that we do in this country that does not have any political undertone? Yeah, there are some, side talks here and there that, well, the president did this just to, get support during the next election that will be held in Nigeria. But you guys, what do you guys think about all of this? Share with me your thoughts in the comment section. Now, talking about his burial, a lot of dignitaries, a lot of top Nigerian governors, ex-governors, serving governors, the president himself, they were all on ground to receive the body and pay their last respect. But tell me why Rotimi Amechi was dressed in this way. What's the occasion? It's not a wedding party. It's not it's not a cause for celebration. This is a solemn gathering, and I feel this attire is really not necessary. But again, in his defense, he has a title in Dara, hence the dressing was necessary. But you guys, I still feel that it wasn't necessary. That's my opinion, you guys. Share with me your takeaway from the passing away of the former president Muhammadu Buhari. My thoughts and my prayers are with the family of the late president. You guys, I know I've been away for a very long time. We are trying to come back. I am trying to come back and just be consistent. Life has been lifing, but I promise to always show up here with juicy gists from Nigeria and outside of Nigeria. Until I come your way again next time, stay true to yourself. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give this video a big thumbs up, and it's always love for me. Bye, guys.